Hey, what's up? It's Vince Leah from VinceLeah.com, and I'm hanging out with my friend Dehlia today.
Hi.
And she has an interesting journey about becoming plant-based, because you recently became plant-based, correct?
Yeah, a year, exactly.
About a year ago. And what was the biggest change and reason you decided to make that change in your life?
Well, I had a lot of life changes that year. I became a mom, first-time mom, and gained 60 pounds during my pregnancy, which, you know, post-pregnancy was like, how am I going to get this off? And coincidentally, I was on a TV show that put me on a whole food plant-based diet, and I got to eat as much as I want, no calorie restrictions, and just ate rice and bread and like all this filling stuff, and lost 10 pounds in the first 10 days and 30 pounds in 90 days, and I lost all the weight I gained during pregnancy since then.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah.
And how has it been transition-wise? Like, if you go out to a restaurant or you want to go out with friends, you're trying to figure out what to eat, have you found that it's been difficult or not as bad as you thought it would be?
Not as hard as I thought, because I was living in a world before where I thought carbs were bad, so I would try and avoid it. But now I'm like, hey, carbs are plants. I don't feel deprived at all. Like, the meat was like, I just ate it because it was what I had always eaten, but I never really tasted it, you know what I'm saying? I taste my food and savor it more now, where before I used to load on a bunch of like ranch dressing and like all these, you know, cheese and stuff that really took away the natural flavors of food, where I wasn't even tasting food. And now when I see my family eat, I realize they don't taste their food.
And how much weight did you lose, like, overall on your journey?
So it was probably about 40, just over 40 pounds.
Wow.
And I didn't even really work out. Like, I really did nothing during those 90 days. Like, normally when you're on a TV show, you think of like, oh, they put you on this crazy intense workout. I was like, no, I was postpartum, breastfeeding, sleep deprived. Like, I had no time for working out. All I did was eat. I thought you have to feel like you're starving to lose weight, but nope.
You could actually enjoy food
Yeah.
and
you
eat
could
something
be-
healthier and still lose weight.
Oh yeah.
And what other benefits did you see, like, besides the weight loss? Did you see anything else?
Yeah, like more energy, like just the quality of your hair and skin improves. It's like, oh wow, all right. There's just all these hidden perks that I was like, wow, I didn't realize I was so deprived before. Also the health aspect of things, like they took our blood test day 1, day 10, day 90, and it's like all the bad stuff gets chopped right in half, like your cholesterol sliced. And like you never see these drastic changes in any other type of diet. Only plant-based diet has that effect on your blood work. And so I say blood work doesn't lie. You know, it's like this is the healthiest diet for you. And it's actually reversed my husband's type 1 diabetic symptoms. And it got him off insulin, all his other medications.
So your whole family, at least your husband, your child,
My daughter, yeah.
you're all vegan. What's been the hardest thing?
The hardest thing, I would say, is probably social gatherings where it's like Thanksgiving and you have a bunch of people cooking food that you can't eat.
Yeah.
Or if there's food you can't eat, they eat it all before you get a chance to get to it. So that's the hard part of social events, but I think letting people be aware of your situation, and then just, I always bring backup. You know, I always have a little backup in my purse just in case, especially for my husband, because he's very, you know, like, if he eats the wrong thing, his blood sugars will go, you know, the wrong way. So, so yeah, I'm just used to being prepared and making sure we don't go hungry.
It's funny because when people talk to me and they say you can't have that, I'm usually, well, actually, I choose not to have that.
Yeah.
And usually they kind of give me this look of, what do you mean you choose not to? And that gives me an opportunity just to talk about the decisions that I made.
Yeah.
Because anybody could choose what they want to eat. If somebody wanted to eat a piece of steak, you can go have a piece of steak. Like, I can have that piece of steak right there.
Yeah.
I choose not to. And I think that's an important decision because it creates that curiosity when you're talking to somebody. It's like, oh, I can't, or I choose not to. Oh, okay. Tell me more.
It forces your mind to think differently and try new things, which you discover this whole untapped, like, field of just possibilities, you know? I'm like, whoa. I feel like I've gotten, like, this secret Like, this is like our secret to life. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we have this powerful information now. And like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with it. I'm so excited. And now that my daughter has the risk of a type 1 diabetic gene, guess what is a huge trigger for type 1 diabetics in children? Milk, dairy, the bovine insulin. There's been some research that it's a potential threat to triggering.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nope, no milk for my baby.
But the
Like,
calcium.
I'm like, she's eating good. She loves her vegetables. She drinks green juice and, you know, sweet potatoes. And there's just so much.
Was it
So,
difficult for your husband? Because a lot of times I know guys,
yeah.
there's some resistance to giving up meat or feeling like we have to have protein.
Yeah.
Have you? Did he have any issues with it? It's pretty easy for him.
No, I think he was really one. I mean, it helped that I was on a TV show with like a
Yeah.
huge producer, the guy who produced The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
Like, and they had their research down, you know, and they gave us a bunch of information. And once we saw like the actual facts, it was so undeniable that it's like, man, we had it twisted this whole time. Because what did we do? We had just gone off of what our friends or family had told us. And how did they get that information? Somebody else told it to them. How'd they get that information? Well, they saw it in a commercial that was funded by the milk company.
Yeah.
It's like, and so nobody ever kind of second guessed because everybody was just doing the same thing. This information exists. And in case you need it, here you go.
What's been your favorite food, like to make for your family, or you go out and have?
Chocolate ice cream.
Banana ice cream.
We eat it every night. Frozen bananas, raw cocoa powder with coconut milk, blend it all together. That's my favorite.
That's awesome.
Because I have a sweet tooth
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to give that up.
too. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of great vegan options if you want to have a sweet tooth.
And I have that recipe on my channel too.
There you go.
So-
And now this is what I want to get into. Now you have a YouTube channel. Originally, because your name is Dehlia,
Dehlia, yes.
but you're also an insane Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah. So you have it like, and I'll link that channel in the description box below. For her original football channel, it's all about the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles. But you also recently launched another channel,
Plant-based mom.
Plant-Based Mom, which recipes, and you really talk about your journey and some of the other stuff you've been doing. More of like a lifestyle, like a family
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Yeah, it's brand new. Like, it's my new passion. And so football was and is my passion, but now it's really shifted where I'm just going full throttle with this plant-based world because there's so much information that I'm just fascinated by. And I feel like I have to make up for lost time. So I had to launch this channel because I want to continue learning more information and sharing it, and this seems like the best way. And I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna freestyle it as I go, but it's all gonna be plant-based world that I'm diving into.
I'm looking forward to it. I've checked out some of the recipes. I can't wait to start making those myself.
Oh yeah,
So,
the ice cream's on there. You gotta try it. You gotta try the ice cream.
and since you like football and I like football, and you like food and I like food,
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling she's gonna be back on the channel.
Oh, probably.
I think so.
Yes,
I
definitely.
think so. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today and sharing your story with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as I post new videos every week. And remember to keep living fit from food. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.